Hey guys, it's your boy Yoda Joe 93, and I got a new video for you guys today that we gotta discuss. Okay, so I've seen a lot of comments, or people are saying because Marvel has 20-something movies and has TV shows in the connected universe, that Marvel and DC are trying to copy each other and that Marvel is better than DC. As you see, I'm wearing a Marvel mask, but there's a twist in this video. I will not be talking specifically DC or Marvel, or just Marvel in general, or defending one or the other. I'll be talking about the differences between both sides and why it makes sense. Okay, so we'll start with Marvel first, since that's the one we know. So Marvel has 20-something movies, right? And they're all connected with these TV shows that just started with Disney Plus last year, which is pretty cool. I'm really enjoying Marvel content. I think Marvel does some great humorous work. There's some great team-up stuff. It's very cool. So that's on that side. But Marvel is on Disney Plus. That being said, while some shows can get a little bit more edgy than your normal Marvel content in the MCU movies, there's a couple loopholes here. So it's limited. So you're not going to get an R rating unless it's something like Deadpool or anything they do with Daredevil like they did with the Netflix shows, if they ever go that route, which is hard to say. But DC, as a kid, when I was a kid, I grew up reading DC comics before Marvel was even a thought in my mind. And I was watching the Batman animated show, which is why Batman is one of my favorite superheroes of all time. And so from the DC side of things, when the Snyderverse first started, it was all dark and there was no true tone, and people were attacking DC because they were just trying to copy Marvel. Justice League was like Avengers, and people who didn't grow up with DC don't understand the difference. But the difference, guys, is DC is now, at this point, even though we haven't seen the new content, if you watch Peacemaker, if you're watching the new projects they're working on, any of the new shows, DC is finally getting their feet off the ground and building their own formula, their own form, all these things. They're creating something that Marvel currently doesn't have, which is variety. Anytime you go to an MCU movie, you're gonna get a tone that's similar, but it all kind of gets interjected by comedy because they're trying to please all the fans. But DC has variety. When Shazam came out, it was funny and dark and hilarious at times. And Peacemaker is funny, dark, and even serious at times. And the comedy doesn't interject that. And a lot of that comes from James Gunn, but a lot of this comes from where DC is going, I feel, in the future. And you get this Batgirl movie, that's gonna be dark, similar to like Batman's stuff, because it's in the Bat family, but it'll also be lighthearted because she's kind of a nice character. And then now with the Batman, we're gonna get a very dark iteration of Batman like people want to see Batman. We don't want to see a lighthearted Batman with the Justice League. We want a dark and brooding Batman, and who beats the crap out of people and does what everyone expects it to. So that's very important. So you're gonna get different tones. You're gonna get lightheartedness, dark, funny, serious, all these different things, mysteries, horror. And while Marvel can interject those things, sometimes comedy, when they try to create comedy in their content, it gets in the way. So Marvel is not better than DC. DC and Marvel have their own different universes, and they're both different. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video and you want to see more, click right here to see more. Thanks for watching.